Are we going to class? Again? Oh, so she's the teacher.
Now we reach the second epoch of the Royan Trine myth, the Sacred Reactor Epoch. After Boulder, the sun's incarnation, had sealed the foreign divinity
Clapping.
Huthdrungur, the Frostlands fell into an endless dream. Assistant Navora,
She has that.
could you continue?
Oh. Who's she?
Okay.
Navora?
This section, it describes how the Exostrider used its greatsword to seal the Threnodian behind the Strider Gate. The records say both the Exostrider and the Threnodian traveled through the Strider Gate to reach Lahai Roy. Their battle was fierce. The Threnodian pushed the Exostrider to the brink of defeat. But at that moment, for reasons unknown, the Exostrider's reactor drive flared with blinding light.
And it found the strength to raise its sword and seal the Threnodian away. Lahai Roy was saved. What a relief.
Probably attend the class. Probably 100 times.
Hi. Nice to meet you. I'm Aemeath from Rebel College, same as you. First time seeing you in class. Trying to collect credits from all 4 departments? That's ambitious. Welcome to the academic quagmire.
Quagmire.
Aemeath, I've been looking for you. I never got the chance to thank you.
Thank me?
The day the Eye of the Threnodian appeared, you drove it back and saved me.
Did I? Sorry, I don't remember that.
Gonna have some timey-wimey thing going.
She doesn't sound like she's lying. Then how?
Probably gonna take place some time in the future.
A synchronist. A freshman.
Call us fresh meat.
What's so funny?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just not used to seeing you like this. I mean, look at you. Something's missing, though. Oh, I know. A uniform.
That's right, we get a new outfit.
The
For our main
Academy still hasn't
protagonist.
issued you one? They're painfully slow sometimes.
How long have we been here? A week?
Aemeath?
3 weeks? A month? Usually you can just purchase your uniform from a shop,
I have to go.
from a store.
Gotta run, Professor!
Rover, let's try to channel that enthusiasm into listening. Do come see me in my office after class, okay? Assistant Navora, if you would. Pick up from the Twilight Epoch's Unending Winter, please.
I wonder if this ever happened to anyone. We call up to class and talk about the subject. Maybe at their desk, but never like stand in front of the class.
Zagrika, could you come to the library with me?
Okay. Hey, did you notice the new student? The one who kept talking to herself during class? Hmm.
It does feel like high school, but it shouldn't be. It should be more about
Rover,
college.
something happened during class, didn't it?
I heard about Aemeath? Or is it Aemeath?
So a
Aemeath,
girl
Aemeath.
named Aemeath just got up and left the lecture hall. I never expected to hear that name again. Certainly not like this. Perhaps you've just had a run-in with a ghost. After all, you were the only one who saw her.
But they know
President
about
Lucilla.
Aemeath.
What do you know about her?
Stay at Rebel College long enough, and you'll eventually hear her name mentioned. Though it's a story from over a decade ago now.
Just a decade ago? It was 10 years ago?
Aemeath was a synchronist. Brilliant, popular. Professors had high hopes for her.
And then she disappeared.
Then, during a piloting drill, she simply vanished.
Oh, their facial
She
expression
climbed
changed.
into a simulator with the others, but when the cockpit reopened, hers was empty. Intrigued? Want to go find her?
Simply intrigued. She saved me once.
She saved you. Seems the mysteries around that girl are still multiplying.
I bet she could, like,
To see
communicate
someone who
with people
vanished
using
years ago, presumed dead, lingering around the
electricities.
academy.
Maybe
The
a
figment
tablet.
of your imagination, or is there more to it? I'm very curious to find out. She disappeared from the Synchroling training grounds. The very cockpit she vanished from is still there. The Academy turned it inside out at the time and found nothing. But if you're interested, go take a look. I expect you'll dig up some new surprises for us.
No, it's just about the mystery of the digital
Skin.
ghost girl.
What could they be doing here? That's
Oh, he
odd.
just disappeared.
It's headed straight for the Synchroling training grounds.
I've been here before.
My frequency loss. It's getting worse.
He just bounced. He run.
And nope. Still on the fritz. How are you feeling?
I mean, she did caught us.
I'm okay. After that mech
Interesting
flew
enough.
off, I felt less of my frequency bleeding out. That mech's frequency felt like the presence from the rift back in Honami City. Aemeath, that mech only left after it saw you. After you clashed with it. That's twice you've saved me. Each time I'm left with more questions than answers. They say you're the Exostrider Synchronist who's been missing for over 10 years. And your hand back there.
Me? I'm not the Exostrider Synchronist now. I'm its Resonator. I just died first. Call me a digital ghost.
Did she straight up die though?
10+ years back, the underground seal broke. The Threnodian on the other side of the Strider Gate was about to swallow Lahai Roy. I was still a student. My sync with the Exostrider hadn't hit 100% yet. But there was no other choice. The Exostrider was still sleeping. So I had to do something unorthodox.
So you overclocked yourself to try to resonate with it?
Yup. Impressive, right? I woke the big guy up. If only for a second. The seal held. The crisis averted. Everyone I cared about, they made it out okay. But it was too much for me. My body couldn't take it and got totally torn apart. So yeah, I died. But I'm still here, just floating around. I've been a little invisible. Well, a lot invisible. To everyone until you.
Didn't see you before. Why am I the only one who can see you?
You can see me now because of this little guy.
Abby? Wait, what's that?
The Exostrider's reactor core. My existence is kinda tethered to it now. Think of it as my heart.
That's
Even
convenient.
as a digital ghost, I never stopped trying to pull myself back together. To get back to reality. There's something I gotta do. And I gotta be the Exostrider's true resonator to see it through. But our resonance started with an overclock. The power I got was unstable from the get-go. I've spent years building it back up with this core. The Soliskin have been my little helpers too. Then, not long ago, you ended up with it. That became your backstage pass to seeing me.
Not long ago. You mean when the reactor drive fell?
Bingo! Since then, the core has become energy stored inside you. This is the first time I managed to make it solid. Took me a bit to figure out the trick.
Then it was you. You're the one who saved Mornier when she was dying.
You and that junior of yours were always close. We even crossed paths a few times back when I was still,
A junior?
well, around. Of course I'd help.
I wonder how much she
Junior
knows.
fine. So I really did know Mornier in the past.
Oh, and by the way, when you charged in to save Professor Mornier, you looked pretty cool.
We saw all that. Just riding a roll motorcycle. That's all.
Alright, no more teasing. But I mean it. No matter what, you always choose to save. And to me, that's the coolest thing in the world. The most beautiful. Anyway, back to business. The reactor core is tied to Sigillum. That's the mech that attacked you. It's like those void worms you fought. Made mostly of exostrider parts, but corrupted. Contaminated by Threnodian void matter. Sigillum stole a chunk of my power. That threw a wrench in my whole reassembling myself project. Now it's after the core too. Since
Sigillum?
Sigillum holds this piece of the Exostrider's power, it can't be killed completely as long as the Exostrider and I exist. Now, it can only be me who stops it. And since just touching the thing makes your frequency drain, taking it down should plug your leak too. Plus, I get my power back. Win-win. But see what it's doing to me? Even with you holding the core, I keep flickering in and out. 1 second I can touch you, the next I'm fading right through. So annoying.
Ah, so that's how she caught us from the beginning.
So will you help? You've got the core, and the reactor drive is wrecked. I can't do this alone. Also, I've noticed, when the core is in your hand, it runs faster.
I can tell you're leaving a few things out, Aemeath. Still, you helped me and a lot of people in the High Roy. That's enough for me to trust you. What do you need me to do?
Existence is the imprint life leaves behind. Being remembered, talked about, and seen. All the places I went when I was alive bear those imprints. The core's running lets me find and record those frequencies. These little cuties have been my scouts. And they'll be our guides now, too. Pretty
I don't know
easy,
where
huh?
we got the core
All
from.
you gotta do
It's
is
probably from
carry
the
the
last
core
story.
and follow our lead.
I'll do it.
Alrighty. Thanks in advance, study buddy. The Soliskin went down the lift. Let's follow.
Before we go, I need to contact Mornier. The reactor drive was Lahai Roy's son. If I'm using the core, the Academy will want to know.
Go for it. No problem.
Aemeath definitely glossed over some things. Like what happened during our previous encounter, what she's done since becoming a digital ghost, and the real reason why Sigillum stole her power. After years drifting like this, to still hold on to that spirit, her will must be strong. Prying answers from her won't be easy. I'll bide my time. The right moment will come.
Has something happened, Mentor?
Might know who we are from the past. Tell her about the reactor core.
I see. So the reactor drive's core survived the crash. It must be the key to reactivating the Exostrider. Of course, then the official stance is that it be returned. Star Torch Academy and the Roya would both agree on that.
We need to tell
But
Mornay
as you
about
said, curiosity
Aemeath.
from the Institute is inevitable.
She's breaking up.
Mornier?
That's convenient.
My. Already caused a stir in the training grounds. Color me impressed.
Training
I'll have
ground.
people clean up the aftermath. You can carry on as you see fit.
You were monitoring my comms with Mornier?
You're a person of special interest. Of course we keep an eye on your movements.
Fair. That's actually pretty fair.
We?
Yes, we. The Space Trek Collective. Think of us as the annoying adults on campus. I'll handle the debate between the Institute and the Academy about the core. This is a matter of priority. They'll listen to me. But when you're done with your business, I'll need you to return the core to the Exostrider. You didn't mention it to Mornier, but I suspect your possession of it traces back to Aemeath, doesn't it?
President Lucilla, I don't appreciate being interrogated over a tapped line.
My apologies. As the one responsible for this academy, matters related to the Exostrider tend to cloud my judgment. After the incident with Warren, we upgraded safety protocols on public lines. No more overstepping. Here is a peace offering. I've granted you full clearance. Passes for the Starboard Riseway, archive access, and use of Academy weaponry and equipment.
That's very convenient.
I'll also personally apologize to Professor Mornier for interrupting your comms and ensure her next research grant is substantially approved.
That's very generous.
How's that, Rover? More to your liking?
But too generous.
Why is the Space Trek Collective pushing this so hard?
You should know. You have a past in Lahiroy, and you have some kind of connection with the Exostrider. The Twilight Epoch, the unending winter described in Royan legend, the threat of the Threnodian Aleph I is growing. We need the Exostrider awakened. Returning that reactor core is the only way. We've always trusted you to stand with us in this matter, to stand on the side of humanity. You know where to find me if you need anything, Rover. And my door is always open if you just want to talk.
The Solace Kent is leading us to the auditorium first. The new solar celebration is almost here. I wonder what they'll put on this time. By then, exams will be over, and we'll finally get a long break. Ah, vacation. What's not to look forward to?
Kind of nice that she's following us around.
Told you, there are tons of Fleet Snowfluff fans at the Academy.
The
The
snowflake.
fan meeting goes smoothly, and everyone has fun.
Are these the friends of Aemeath?
Oh, hello. Are you here for the Fleet Snowfluff fan meeting? The venue is still being set up, but once it's ready, please join.
It's
She's
snowflake.
a singer, a campus legend. She's only released online, but she's super popular.
Is that you, Aemeath?
Her site hasn't been updated in over 10 years.
Oh, she's definitely
She
Aemeath.
posted one last demo, and then nothing. Don't be such a downer. Maybe she just graduated and moved on to bigger things. Probably never showed her face to keep her life private. Doesn't matter. We still have her music. Here, even if you're not a fan, you should give her a listen. I'm new here, but even I was hooked when I first heard her songs. Nice print. A fan meeting. Huh. If they're happy, I'm happy. Come on. Let's follow the Solace Kin and see what's going on in the auditorium. What?
They can't see you. Why bother waving?
Oh, just a habit of mine. Waving, chatting, going to class. It makes me feel like I'm still alive.
You know, some ways to keep your sanity.
If I stop, I might forget what it felt like to be human. Call it a self-reminder.
I mean, it's fair. I mean, it's kind of obvious.
Snowfluff?
Yep, that's me. But don't say my alias out loud. It's embarrassing.
So you weren't just a synchronist. You had a whole other life here.
Just one of my many hobbies. I was into photography, gaming, movie nights with friends.
I mean, if you
Figured
can
you only get to be a student for a few years.
make music,
And I wasn't the ambitious researcher type.
and they started
I
to
wanted
make
to soak it all up
music
while I
or a
could.
concert out of it, that's actually pretty
I
crazy.
tried a little bit of everything. I just wanted a happy, carefree life. Who knew I'd end up as a ghost, stuck as a student for 10 more years? How awful is that? Wait, does this mean I'm never gonna graduate?
I mean, if she study enough, she can't get grades, but I think she's probably qualified to graduate. I wish I could be a student forever. No. You might get a chance once you restore your body.
Hope so. Guess everyone needs something to hold on to. It's good to have a little hope. But I have to say, it's really moving to hear people talk about my songs after all this time.
Crazy. 10 years and they're still talking about it.
I wrote those for myself, you know? Never expected so many people to care. But if they made someone feel something, joy, pain, anything, that makes me really happy. Hey, listen. Hear that song playing in the auditorium? That's the unfinished demo I left on my site. What a shame. I really should have finished that before the training run. Now it's my little musical epitaph.
That's actually pretty sad. That's pretty melancholic. At least those things can see her.
Let's
Like
The
honestly,
Solace is calling us.
there's probably like many different ways she could still communicate the world around her. Huh. What? Okay.
Is that the student rep from Rebel College? That's one bold speech.
Is she giving a welcome speech or recruiting for a space adventure club? Uh-oh, the professors look upset.
But she made a good point, didn't she? Isn't that passion the entire reason we're here? To explore whatever's out there again.
So we're seeing a bit of her past.
Aemeath, right? I remember her sync test scores were off the charts. We might be looking at this year's prime Exostrider candidate.
Don't be so sure. Heard about her extracurriculars. Put nicely, she's quite the dabbler. Put bluntly, she doesn't take anything seriously.
I won't say that.
Potential is still potential. She's brilliant. She just needs guidance.
I guess this is the stage.
May we one day walk among the stars, to touch with our own hands a universe so cold, so real, and so breathtakingly beautiful. That's all from me. If I keep going, my credits this year might be in danger. It's an amazing feeling to be here at Star Torch Academy, and to know I'll be sharing this journey into the great unknown with all of you. As a student, I can't wait to start this new chapter of my life. There's just one thing missing today. I wish my family could be here in the crowd to hear this. So, to her, I want to say, I'm doing great. And I'm happy. Everything is just as you hoped it would be. So please, don't worry about me.
Family. Probably her sister.
Looking back, I really do miss those days. Star Torch Academy is a nice place. I mean, I caused my fair share of trouble, but the professors never turned me away from lectures.
You saved Lahairoi, Aemeath. But you paid for it with your future. And no one even knows.
You feel regret? You feel lonely? Well, yes. Probably not regret.
Of course not. If I hadn't have done what I did, so many people would have died. Besides, saving the world is a pretty nice feeling. I wish I could have been there. At graduation. To hug my friends and wish them all the happiness in the world. The Solace can headed outside. Let's catch up. If it's leaving the campus, it's probably going to the Frostlands. Right. We'll need to take the Starward Riseway.
Going back to Iceland.
That place above the sword?
Back to the land of ice. Back to
frozen,
Antarctica.
Silent plain, white with endless snow. The place where the Exostrider finally sank into slumber.
Oh, okay.
Our next stop is the Starward Riseway. Are you ready?
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I once hid in the Starward Riseway and made it to the Frostlands all by myself.
Bold even as a child.
Hee hee.
Everything.
Relax. Packed more than enough supplies for this frost.
This is a good time. This is still February.
Cold?
I'm fine. What about you?
Between you and me, ghosts can't feel the cold.
I don't know about that.
The snow. It's so beautiful.
What a coincidence to run into you here. This is a pleasant surprise.
Luke Skywalker.
Oh, it's Dr. Luke. When he's around, just pretend I'm not here. Otherwise, you look like a weirdo talking to thin air.
Why don't we explain?
You should
I don't
help
understand.
Too, okay? This is our secret journey.
I felt like we could explain. Not that they could do anything about it.
You know him?
He's the school doctor. All the students know him. I didn't super well, but I do know that he's been in Lahai for a long time, and you can trust him.
You came to
very long time.
Frostlands for the Exostrider?
What?
I'm headed the same way. I've got to check in on some researchers stationed out here on long-term fieldwork. Having a guide might make the trip a little easier. What do you say? Let me help you modify your bike. There are quite a few waterways, and its current setup might not handle them well.
Body
You
your
know how to
bike.
modify bikes?
You pick up a few things when you come here as often as I do.
Oh, I used to love riding. My friends even called me the Speed Queen. Though that was usually while they were white-knuckling the seat and screaming.
That happened several times. I have too many friends who like to speed on the freeway.
Look at this place. Hard to believe it, but years ago, all of this was a lush green forest. Back then, the Roya were nomads, the true natives of Lahai Roi, who walked in step with nature itself.
Was it the lament that changed it into Frostlands?
Yes, it triggered a magnetic pole shift. From then on, Lahai Roi became the new pole.
Alright. That's interesting.
But a lament wasn't the only cataclysm stirring back then. In the past, we had already reached the stars, but at some point, the etheric sea spread to cover all of Solaris. From that moment on,
The universe locked its doors. We couldn't verify whether the sky above us was real or just a reflection.
Alright, so this is like exposition on the entire
countless
world.
spacecraft were lost. Our space exploration programs were abandoned.
So we live in
Space
the world
became
where
out
we
of reach.
became trapped on our planets.
But times have changed. Since its founding, the goal of Star Torch Academy has been to use the Exostrider to explore space, whether through the Etheric Sea or the Strider Gate.
I understand the Etheric Sea part, but the Strider Gate?
You know Lahai Roi's history? Both the Exostrider and the Thrunodian first came to Solaris through the Strider Gate. The Academy has its theories, but here are two you might find interesting. The Strider Gate is a gateway to outer space, and Aleph 1 is a Thrunodian alien to Solaris.
Alright, so we have aliens now. Basically all the monsters we're fighting are basically aliens. An outer space gateway, an alien Thrunodian. What about the
With a gateway like that, of course we want to open it. But to pass through, we must awaken the Exostrider and be prepared to face Aleph 1 head-on.
Like our unicorn and the
I've long
dragon.
believed that Aleph 1 poses a far greater threat beyond void storms and void worms.
Who are
With
they?
other Thrunodians, we can at least glean clues of their nature from their places of origin and the civilizations they emerge from. But Aleph 1, our knowledge remains blank. So
And
many
didn't we
dream
come
of
from the
being
sea
the
as well?
voyager who returns from the stars, the first to walk the cosmos once more. But in all these years, no one has succeeded. The etheric sea phenomenon cast us into isolation, but it also gave birth to all our dreams of what could lie beyond. And those dreams are still alive today.
Expedition motorbike. Glacier Trek. An expedition motorbike modified by Luke Harrison, equipped with a new Glacier Trek module. With this module, the bike can freeze water, surface, and travel across them. Oh, that's so cool. So you can actually ride on water now. That's actually pretty clever. Oh no! There you go.
You see that? Ancient life forms, frozen right into the ice walls. Millennia frozen in a single moment. Preserved so perfectly you could almost see what they used to be. To be stuck like this
LB1?
forever. Kind of miserable, don't you think?
Must be around here.
Someone's ahead.
New character? Oh, sorry.
You were the one who was talking to yourself in class.
Whoopsies.
Oh, and Dr. Herson. You are traveling together? Did the Academy greenlight a new field trip?
Just my routine checks on the field researchers. Rover here has their own business to attend to, but we're headed the same way. What about you, Miss Navora? Chasing more fallen debris?
Yes, exactly. I heard the Frostlands have been experiencing changes since Helios was launched. I had a hypothesis that new debris fields might have been exposed.
Debris?
Space equipment that fell from the sky long ago. Probes,
Okay.
satellites, and even space stations. Some
I thought you were
previous
talking about
digs
like
unearthed
Earth and
wreckage
land.
containing records
No.
lost during the lament.
Talking about lost equipments.
Oh, and images.
Space
Photos
equipments.
taken in orbit of other planets. They were absolutely breathtakingly beautiful.
Space. We're gonna go to space in the future. That actually will be fun.
Sorry. I got carried away.
Passion is a good thing, yes.
Thank you. Sometimes I'll just start info dumping. I know it's not the best. The universe. What secrets is it hiding behind all those infinite stars? I really want to know.
That sounds very menacing.
Anyway, in short, I came here for the fallen debris.
Secret bad girl in the future? Bad guy? Secret enemy?
The data on the instrument shows there's a high chance that close by. Huh?
She's committing an ice age.
Run!
Alright. How do I fire? There you go. How do you fire? Of course you can't have this game without some action sequence going. Oh, that's cool though. Am I creating this terrain or is this just being formed? I think I'm creating the terrain. Pinecone? Why is this pinecone?
I knew it! There had to have been undiscovered debris in this area. It must have been sealed in the ice wall all this time.
Luke, Navora, you alright?
Oh, I'm good. Perks of being a ghost, you know?
You just face through everything.
I'm so sorry. It's my fault for putting everyone in danger.
The collapse
Watch
was an accident.
that this is
We're all
actually
okay, so don't
Cristoforo
blame yourself.
reducing all
But the
like
way we came in is completely
thoughts
blocked.
that a female character is safe.
Scaling that ice wall? It's too high. Too risky. I'd rather not have a student on that climb. I've contacted the academy. They're sending a rescue team. Once Navora is safely returned, we'll set out again.
Navora's pinecone.
Oh. Hey, little guy here says our next stop is deep in the ice. There's a path at the bottom of the station. Want to check it out?
Just straight up leave.
What about waiting inside the station? It's freezing out here, and another collapse is possible. It's safer to wait for the rescue team indoors.
I agree.
Of course she
I
does.
want to see what's inside too.
With Rover on the team, a quick recon should be manageable. Up to you.
Hey, question. Before you came to Lahai Roy, did you do this kind of thing a lot?
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
it's alright.
Like traveling with a crew, seeing the sights, stumbling into trouble, then going your separate ways. Like a classic road trip movie, you know?
Yeah, pretty much happens a lot. Usually more dangerous though. I mean, we just had that experience like in the
Nice.
last story.
I happen to love those.
World ending, sun is crashing onto
Looks
the
like
earth.
this time I get a co-starring role.
Somebody might be dying.
Amazing. Let's keep going, study buddy.
Self-sacrifices, stuff like that.
There's a collapsed entry point over there, but it's blocked. Some kind of barrier caused by unstable frequencies.
The Exostrider sleeps in these frostlands. Void storm activity can make local frequencies unstable with fluctuating void matter levels. Oh, taking this opportunity. Let me grant you access to the module adapter.
That's very useful.
Huh. It's already unlocked.
That must have been Lucilla.
Let's move to an area with a stronger signal so it can be deployed.
Oh. What's this? Oh. It's the speeder. I'm surprised you still have these around. I mean, I could just have, like, this instead. Woo. Oh. Uh oh.